Raise your hand if you have so many craft projects that if they were Pokemon, Ash Ketchum couldn't catch them all.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Pikachu!
It's Clefairy!
This year, I am trying to be a woman of action instead of maybe.
Maybe.
So I am trying to get myself to actually finish what I start.
I will finish what you started.
That being said, I have two wonderful dresses behind me that I am going to try to fix in my own way. First of all, we have this beautiful lace-made dress that I reviewed in my lace-made review, at least my latest one. And she's gorgeous, she's beautiful, and she does fit. However, the zipper is hot garbage. Zippers these days, they don't make them like they used to.
You disrespect me. You disrespect my family.
So even though it could technically, in theory, zip up, it don't. So like I alluded to in that video, I am going to turn it into a corset back, and I have procured this corset back panel insert thingamajigger, and it also comes with a little panel and some stringy bits. So we are going to take the old zipper out and we are going to put this in so that it can not only fit me, but also fit an assortment of sizes, because I kind of do photography stuff, and having this kind of a back makes it a lot more adjustable so that not just a very specific size can wear it. And we're gonna be doing the same thing in this dress. This is actually the OG project that I have been meaning to do for years. I thrifted this dress at a Goodwill a few years ago in the prom dress section, and she's gorgeous, she's wonderful. She's giving Tangled Rapunzel vibes with these colors. The only problem is, A, it was too small by like a tish, probably a lot more now. But also the zipper broke. Could it be because I tried to force that puppy up? I plead the fifth, it wasn't me. So in like manner, this is actually the one I bought first, by the way. I've had this, been sitting on this for years. We got the panel and the insert and the laces, and we're gonna take the old zipper out and we're gonna install the new one. And that is it, guys. That is this project. For those of you who are new, who don't know how this usually goes on my channel, I am not a professional sewist or tailor or dressmaker. I am just a girl doing chaotic things because I can, I want to, no other reason. And also I'm the type of person who is delusional and thinks they can do everything themselves and learn how to do the thing instead of seek out a professional, even if the way I do it is probably not the way you're supposed to do it, but hey, it works. Fake it till you make it, man. First, we're gonna start on the newest dress in my collection. We're gonna get this one sewn in, and then we are going to work on this one. And if we have time, I bought these sleeves to match, but they're like just a touch off. I don't think you can tell in the camera. You're gonna tell me I'm crazy and that it's the same color, or at least it goes, but I think it's too off. So I'm actually going to use some purple dye to make it more this color. We'll see how that goes. If it doesn't work out, these were cheap, as is all my materials and things. Poppy, why are you... I laid that down so I could do some stuff on it. Why'd you come over here? No. So as you can see, this zipper is literal garbage. I tried to demonstrate just how sticky it was, and then it actually got stuck for realsies. So yeah. We're gonna remove this zipper. It took me a while to figure out how they sewed this one in because the other one was a lot more straightforward, but I eventually figured it out. And between you and me, this is not my favorite seam ripper. And yes, I do have a favorite seam ripper, and I of course could not find it, and I turned my room upside down. The one that I'm using is from the dollar store, and you can tell this is the seam ripper that they give seamstresses who go to the bad place. And because of that, it doesn't exactly rip thread as you pull at it. So it took me 3 to 5 business days just to unravel the seam, and then at one point I got frustrated and just started ripping at it, which fortunately did not backfire. It worked out swimmingly. So once the zipper was out, I could clip on my panels to get it ready to sew in. And yes, I did get sewing clips specifically for this project, and 10 out of 10 definitely recommend. I like it a lot better than pins. So what I did here is I just did like a whip, I think it's a whip stitch or a top stitch, right along the edge on the outside. Even though the panels don't completely match the inside or the outside of the dress, it's close enough, so I found a thread that kind of was in between all of the colors, and honestly you can't really see my stitches, which is good because you know my stitches are probably messy AF. And for those of you wondering why I didn't whip out my sewing machine to do this, I was scared. I am of course learning to use my sewing machine, but I'm still a bebe. And this is the type of fabric that my 40-year-old sewing machine would eat for breakfast. So I did not want to risk this biscuit and possibly ruin this dress with a monster machine that I don't really know that much about or how to use used properly yet, so we do the hand stitcheroony, which in the end worked out fine. Not only does it look good, but it is very stable. I didn't show it, but I also did a seam along the top. Don't tell anyone, but I actually did this one first, but then I rewatched my intro and I was like, oh wait, I said I was gonna do the gold dress first, but guess what? Editing, baby. This zipper was sewn in slightly different, but it was a little bit easier to remove in the end because it wasn't a fancy schmancy seam. It was just sandwiched in between these two seams, so I just had to pull it apart and remove it, which is great because once I go to install the panels, I'll be able to just sandwich them in between the lining and the outer fabric. And again, these sewing clips really came in clutch, and I'm starting to see why a lot of sewists use them because they made my life a whole lot easier, especially when you have multiple layers of fabric. And then I did remove the 2 bottom loops because it did go past the bottom seam. Since this one is sandwiched, it did take a bit more sewing, so I did that whip stitch on the back and on the front. Since I have a massive thread collection that I inherited from that one elderly woman that passed away, I did have a color that was pretty much spot on for this. However, I'm pretty certain that this thread is older than I am because any minor tug and it would snap faster than Jennifer Coolidge picking up a pencil. I was a bit concerned about the integrity of the seams, so I did go over all the layers with a back stitch, which you can technically see from the outside, however, it kind of blends in with the beading. And I only did the back stitch on the bodice. The rest of the dress got the whip stitch treatment. And this is how everything is meshing together in the end. I think that even though it doesn't completely match, I really love all the different tones of purple and pink together. It laces up really nice, and all in all, I think it looks really great. And just like that, we are done. This wasn't nearly as hard as I thought it was gonna be. In total, this only took me 2 days. Not accounting for the fact that this little ditty has been in my closet for the past 3 years, 4 years. Honestly, no one knows. It probably would have gone faster with the sewing machine, but as I said, I was a bit scared to use my sewing machine because I'm still pretty fresh and new with it, and this fabric is easily catchable and not, I don't anticipate it being very easy, so I just went with what I was comfortable with, which is hand stitching. And no, my stitching is by no means perfect, but I did do my best to make sure that it was nice and secure, and everything, at least from the outside, looks really nice and flush and even and professional, so that if I get any back shots, that sounds weird, any photographs are taken of me from me not facing the camera, it won't look like crap. So with that being said, let's actually try on these dresses and see how they fit. This one had fit like a glove with just the zipper. So even laced up all the way, it's probably gonna like have to be cinched up all the way. But like I said, I really wanted this dress to be versatile so that it doesn't just fit me, but maybe someone else who might be a little bit bigger than me. And then the same with this one, but let's try these on, see how they fit, and then we'll come right back. So here it is. This dress finally fits and it will finally close. Here's how it looks in the back. Not too shabby for a thrifted dress that's been in my closet for multiple years. I totally forgot that I was going to dye these sleeves for this project, but I'll just do that later. Let's try the sleeves on. They're a little bit tight, but yeah, here we go. The stupid straps keep falling down. Ta-da! I'm a pretty princess. Man, 5-year-old me would be shook. Pink and purple was my favorite color, were my favorite colors when I was little. I should totally, okay, now I need to get invited to like a fantasy ball or something, or like a gala. This would totally be the perfect dress for something like that, with some like bling and an updo and a crown. Actually, you know what? Hold up. Gotta complete the look. There we go. Boom, baby. This was probably someone's prom dress at some point, but it's mine now. And here is number 2. Oh yeah, it has a leg slit.
Wow.
And this one, we were able to tighten a lot more. So now it is a lot more versatile. So if I lend this out, it can fit an array of sizes. I might do the same thing to the one that didn't fit me. So much better than the frickin' zipper that was in here that wouldn't even zip up when nobody was in the dress. 0 out of 10 zipper, but this is definitely a whole lot better. So what else, man? Let me know what you guys think of this. I'm really happy with how it came out. And I will be linking these corset panel backs in the description. They're from Amazon. Let me know if you guys know where to buy them cheaper, because right now the ones that I've been getting are like $30-ish, and that is a little bit too expensive. Now, these dresses are definitely worth more than $30, so I think it's worth it, especially since they're like special occasion dresses. That's this dress. Oh, wait. Is there another slit? What the? Are there 2 slits? Okay. Beautiful, aren't they? I have no idea how it went. This is past Scotty here because I haven't put them on yet, but I do want to note that I do have this dress in a smaller size, so depending on how things went, you will know how they went. I might also put in one of these into the smaller one. I was gonna sell it, but I'm thinking having an alternate size in my photography closet would be really nice, because I want to photograph and do collaborations with not just me, myself, and I, but other people, and having wardrobe available would be really nice, because not everyone that I want to collaborate with actually has wardrobe. I am the one who tends to collect and hoard. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was enjoyable for you. Even though it wasn't a tutorial, this is just another sewing vlog, and you guys seeing me learn and grow and also get stuff done. 2024, man, it's going to be the year of me actually getting my projects done instead of procrastinating. This has been on my list for years. And then I added this one, and I was like, I can't just have more projects that I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna get them done, man. So yeah, on to the next one. I have no idea at this point of me recording this what I'm gonna be doing next, but it's probably gonna be fun. It's probably gonna be fantastic. Anyway, I'll let you go. I'll see you next week, I guess. Yeah, bye buddy. Bye buddy? Huh? That's not my outro. If you're new here, that's not my outro. Bye.